Welcome to this eLearnSecurity video training lesson on password cracking with John the Ripper, also known as JTR or John. Let's start by opening our terminal session window and running the John command. In Kali Linux, it is already installed and indeed, we can see it here in the options available. Before starting to use John, we want to use another tool that comes with it. It's called Unshadow, and it allows us to unmask masked passwords or encrypted passwords. So let's try to run the command and see the syntax to use. We can see it's very simple. We just need to write unshadow, followed by the password file, and the shadow file. In most Unix systems, the password file is kept under /etc/passwd. So what we can see in this file is usernames, but there is an X where the hash of the password normally is. This is how we know that passwords have been shadowed. So we type the unshadow command, followed by the /etc/passwd, which is our password file. Then /etc/shadow as our shadow file. And then redirect the output into a file that we're going to call hashes. If we now take a look at that, we can see that the XES has been replaced with the actual hash of the password. So now we can go back and run John once again in order to see the commands available. We can notice things here like the config file to use. There are also different modes, such as the single crack mode, a word list mode, rules which allow us to mangle the word list, and then there is also an incremental mode. The various modes just determine how John attempts to crack the files. We will take a look at the easiest way here with a word list by typing John -word list equals /usr/share/John/password.lst, where password.lst is a common word list file. Now we are ready to run the command on our hashes file and try cracking the hashes that we unshadowed just before. Note that John started because we see it loaded the 3 password hashes with 3 different salts, and after a moment, we see that it tries some guesses over the word list file. What we can see from the results are the cracked passwords and the respective users in the parentheses. Instead, these are the hashes that have been cracked. Now remember that the word list is the slowest option of John's arsenal. Moreover, if the list doesn't contain the password, John fails to crack it. Now that 2 of the 3 passwords have been cracked, let's take a look to the pot file. The pot file contains the hash, a colon, and then the cracked password. John stores it in this file to use them for later sessions. Note that we can also display the password cracked by typing John --show hashes. Here indeed, we have the username, the password, and the other information contained in the hashes file. And this concludes our video lesson on John the Ripper. Thanks for joining us.